expecting many of you to be here on this live today. I had a false start. I had a couple of technical problems, so I had to abandon my first attempt at this live. So hopefully you've been able to rejoin. Now let me just flip the camera around. Welcome everyone, welcome back to Mallorca under the sun for the first time in 2022. And I just want to wish you all a very happy new year. I hope you had an amazing Christmas wherever you managed to get to, or if you stayed at home. And I hope you enjoyed the Christmas holidays. Now, let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. I can see Lloyd. Good afternoon. The weather is looking lovely out here, but you can see I'm all wrapped up because it is absolutely freezing. Now, that's freezing by Mallorca standards. I'm going to start walking. I'm down here on the Paseo Marítimo. Oh, I can see Joy. Hi, Joy. Gary, hello. Happy New Year to you, my friends. Now, we're down here on the Paseo Marítimo in Palma, and I know we are doing another Palma walk, but I'm actually heading off to go and meet a friend of mine. It's her birthday today, and we're having lunch over in Santa Catalina. So I kind of wanted to show you this particular area because there hasn't been a lot of content on YouTube about it. So we're going to start down here on the Paseo, and I'm just walking past the yachts here, which are looking rather lovely. I've seen a few people out on them today actually. Jamie, hello, first time live. I'm glad you could join me. And I'm just going to take a look back. I'll try not to blind you with the sunshine, but just behind me we've got the auditorium up here. We've got several nightclubs. Andrew, hello, how are you? I just see you pop up. Now I just have to say, if you are new to this live stream, you're going to hear me calling out some names here. There is a live chat box here while I am live, and I'm just talking to anybody who is talking to me.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much. Your videos are so useful.
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you. Nice to see you. Bye. Oh, someone's just stopped me there. That's brilliant. Lloyd, I can see you're coming out. Oh, and Karine, you're from Sweden. Now, someone's just stopped me there saying that my videos are useful. That's really nice to hear that. You'll see in my New Year's review video, I did a little mash together of some of the live streams I did last summer, which was just so brilliant, so fun. So yeah, this is the first one of 2022. Now, just to get your bearings here, we are coming, you can see the cathedral way off into the background. Just, let me just put my finger in front of the camera, just there. I don't know if you can see that. So we're not heading up towards the cathedral in this way, but across the road from here, this area is actually quite lively. And there's a bar across the road called the Shamrock, which is always a great night out. And just up the road from there is another bar called Hogan's. Combine those two places, you can have a great night out in Palma. Right, so we're just heading into Can Blanc. Oh, you're from Cornwall, Jamie. You're in Cornwall. My goodness. I have to say, guys, I spent the best part of 2 weeks, well, a bit less than that actually, over in Dorset seeing my family. It was so lovely to see them. It feels like I've been waiting properly to get together, but my goodness, that trip to get over to the UK this Christmas was a little bit stressful. Hopefully things are going to be made easier as we go on into the summer, and travel is going to get easier. Now you can see here we're coming up to a restaurant called Can Blanc. Now many of you will know, who have been down to Palma Nova, that it's part of a very small chain. There's a Can Blanc out on the water as well in Palma Nova. You can see I've just come down off the Paseo Marítimo, and look, good job it's not raining, because sometimes this gets completely filled with water and you have to use the stepping stones to get across. I think I just got told off then for walking in the cycling lane. This cycling lane you can see in front of me here runs all the way out to the airport. You can rent bikes down here as well. If you're visiting Palma, you can get bike rentals anywhere in the city. stay on this bike path, you'll end up at the airport, but if you're walking down here, just be careful that you don't get run over. Now, I'm going to head up here. We're just going to take one last look at the water. Des, you said it's chucking it down in Northampton. Right, before I head across the road, I can see, goodness me, quite a few of you have come online. Hi guys, welcome. For anyone who's just recently joined, welcome to my live stream. I had a false start earlier due to a couple of technical problems, but we've got going now. I've just walked along the Paseo Marítimo from the direction of Portopí Shopping Centre, and I'm outside Can Blanc on the Paseo, and we're going to cross the road now, heading up into Santa Catalina. It's where I'm going for lunch, but this area here, look, check this out. If you're staying anywhere down on the Paseo, come down here for lunch and you get these amazing views of all the boats. You've got loads of boat rentals down here, loads of tickets that you can get for cruises, for sunset cruises. I mean, it's just amazing. Now, the rules and regulations have changed a little bit since I was last out here. Mask wearing in public is necessary, and while I wasn't wearing a mask when I started this off, I'm going to pop mine on as we're going up into Palma, where it is a little bit busier. The general rule of thumb here is that you have to wear a mask if you're in a busy area. They do say everywhere outdoors, but it really is if you can't keep your distance from others. So as we're going to this neighbourhood here, Santa Catalina, which you can see up here behind me, in front of me, sorry, I think I'm going to just pop my mask on. So I won't turn the camera back for a while. Now, I just saw a question pop up about bike rental. You can get bikes for anything from €10 a day. And if you think about where we are here in Palma, it's pretty good value in that you can go all the way out to Playa de Palma, out to Campastilla, all the way out to the airport. Now, in front of me too, you can see the Hard Rock Cafe in Palma, which is very popular down here. But we're gonna, oh look, hold on. Now just be very careful guys when you're walking these lights. Try not to skip the lights like you might do in other countries. People will drive anyway. I hope you can all still hear me. It's a bit noisy down here. But this area that you can see right in front of me with the little windmills, this is El Jonquet. Oh, David, you're saying you're lying in bed watching the live stream with your daughter and a Labrador. Goodness me. So yeah, this is El Jonquet just behind me here with the old traditional windmills. And it's a lovely area of Santa Catalina, and it has changed so much over the years. So we're going to come round here. Now, Hogan's, the bar I mentioned, is just round this corner from the Hard Rock. So if you're out here and you're wanting to party a bit, that's a really good place to start because they normally have live music in there. I haven't been for a while, I've got to admit, but it's always good fun. And then go on to Shamrock afterwards. That's my top tip for a night out. Yeah, Andrew, Santa Catalina's got some great bars and great restaurants. Definitely one of my favourite places to come out and eat. Oh gosh, look, we've got to some stairs already, so early in the live. Right, let me just nip up these. Try and give you some decent views. Now, I'm saying it's cold here today. I think it's about 13 degrees. Last night, the temperatures got down to 8 degrees, and it really did feel like England cold, if you know what I mean. Right, so as you can see, we're coming up round into the back of Santa Catalina. I'll just show you up here. But I nearly lived here actually. I lived in the old town for quite a while, but I nearly moved to this area. Des, it is cold. I was absolutely freezing last night. I don't do cold. I've barely been outside this week. It's taken a lot to get me off my sofa, I'm telling you. It's 8 degrees in Northampton, but I never. Well, look, we're coming up to one of the really iconic windmills here that you see all over Mallorca, and particularly in this area too. You have -2 in Sweden. Okay, I'm never going to Sweden in the winter. I definitely don't think I'd leave my house. Right, let me just take this. Right, so this is an absolutely gorgeous area around here. I mean, it's just it's so pretty, but this area has got really super expensive over the past 10 years or so. Right, Bridget, I've just seen a question about flights from the UK. There are quite a few flights coming out, particularly on EasyJet. I came out from Bristol on an EasyJet flight, and I do believe they run every Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday over the winter months. I know the services aren't so good from Newcastle or the north of England, but I think you can fly to Manchester. And of course there's loads of flights coming out of London as well. Now, Sabotage here, I do believe this is a nightclub. I think I came here many moons ago actually. It seems to ring a bell. Right guys, before I crack on into Santa Catalina, I've got some good news. Right, so I've actually had some time off this week. Time off on my own, and I had the choice of either watching 7 seasons of Homeland, which I've been trying to finish from lockdown days, or working on my new website for Mallorca Under the Sun. So I went into the University of YouTube and I've built a WordPress website which I'm hoping to launch. Well, I wanted to launch it tomorrow, but I think going for lunch and going hiking tomorrow is going to scupper that, so it's going to be some point next week. Now, I wanted to create a channel to use as a backup and as a support to my actual YouTube channel. So this website is going to support all the content that I put out. So if there's stuff that you see in my videos that you want to go back and reference, you'll be able to do so. It's taken me a lot of work this week. I should have been chilling out on the sofa, but I've actually been just trying to get this website built. So as soon as it's ready for launch, and if I've told you about it now, it has to go ahead. I put so much work into it, so I'd appreciate when it does go live, any comments or feedback, what you think of it. Please just let me know and be as brutally honest as you can. Right, okay, let's flip the camera around. We're going to head back on. We're going to say goodbye to Paseo Marítimo and the beautiful blue skies out here. And look, just quickly looking around here, you can see up to the castle as well, up to Belvedere Castle. And we're going to head onto Calle San Maggi, which is one of the main busy streets down here in Santa Catalina. You can see, I'll tell you what's so lovely down here, look. You've got orange trees outside the houses. I could never get over seeing those when I moved here. Because when you live in the UK for a number of years and your locally produced fruit, like apples and pears, and just seeing oranges in the tree here, it just looks so pretty. Now I can hear the wind's picked up a bit, so I hope you can hear me okay still. Check these houses out here, look. I mean, this area has really undergone so much regeneration over the past 10-15 years. It's just literally incredible. Let's put my mask on 1 second. Oh. Okay, so we're on Calle San Maggi here. No wind noise, brilliant Gary, thank you very much. Okay, so we're coming down Calle San Maggi now. On the evenings, this area really does come to life, and I'm going to make a nighttime video down here to show you inside some of the amazing bars, because it really is a great place to come for a night out. Now, when I first moved here, all those many years ago, I'm just reading a comment here about visas. I didn't catch it all, I'm sorry, the comments disappear rather quickly. Yeah, anyway, so when I moved here about going on 17 years ago, this area was very Spanish. And now that's changed quite a lot. It's very much a cosmopolitan area. A lot of Scandinavians have moved in and made it absolutely beautiful. And they've refurbished so many of these buildings as well. Because when I moved here, a lot of these buildings were very old, Mallorquin. And I just want to show you one of the most gorgeous, actually. Now, one of my Facebook members, John Orwin, you mentioned about Bar Cuba, and this is a wonderful Art Deco building you can see just here on the corner. Now, if you're coming into Santa Catalina for a night out, they've got a roof terrace here, which is rather amazing, and kind of like there used to be a nightclubby area down there on the inside, and also Havana's as well, which is quite legendary too, but obviously it's not open yet. So we're going to head up towards up the other side and up towards the market. But all along here you've got some I know many people used to live out here in Palma, and Eden here, this bar here, is quite legendary too. Many people know it, but it's just such a wonderful area down here. The rents though and property prices have gone sky high, which is quite something. Now we're just around the corner here from Santa Catalina Market. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Santa Catalina Market is actually Palma's oldest market, and it's a hive of activity on a Saturday. It's nice though, look, you can see there are actually some traditional shops left here, look, so you've got it's kind of like a little DIY shop here. It's been here since 1924, so well done to them for hanging on to it, because you have so many of these designer concept stores now in Santa Catalina that are super expensive and not really geared up for local life. Right, shall we just take a quick peek into the market? Let's have a look. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to lose signal in here though, that's my only worry. Oopsie. Let me know if you can still hear me in here and see me, but in Santa Catalina Market you've got like so many little bars. People come here, stop off, they have a little bit of tapas. Just going to walk up through the middle. I'm hoping you can still hear me, guys. Just coming up through the fish market here. And let's just pop round. I'm actually going to make a proper video of this area. But this particular area, now a lot of market stores have actually closed down. They tend to shut down around 1:30, 2 o'clock on a Saturday. But you can see you can get all your Spanish sausages and everything up here. Lots of dry fruits. And you've got all the veggies as well. So I'm going to head back round. Hang on a second, let me just have a quick look around here. There's a very famous fruit and veg stall here called Frutas de Ramon, which is literally a chef's paradise. They sell absolutely everything. Check this out, guys, look, you've got everything here. Oh look, he's shutting up, just switch the light off. And you even have like your eco stalls here. But really the big thing here, and it's so weird seeing, like you can get, they've got sushi bars now down in Santa Catalina Market, which is just literally the most bizarre thing ever, because when I first moved here, we really didn't have any of this at all. Thanks very much, John. I've just picked up your comments there. Right, let's come back out onto what I do love, look, these stalls though, you can get ceviche, you can get sushi, you can get all sorts, little bites to eat and a drink. Everyone's just standing at the bars. It's just absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to pop out here. Now, as you can see here, let me just cross over. We've got some more fantastic bars and restaurants here, and that people are sitting outside in the sunshine too. So we're going to keep walking up. Loads of little cafes here. It's a great cosmopolitan area. People sitting out. You can get all types of food here. You can get Lebanese, Japanese. Yeah, so I just seen the comment that you get fat there. You could get very fat here. But they've got everything. You can get Indian, Italian, every type of food in this area. It's incredible, and they have the best restaurants. And my friend that I'm meeting today, she's actually a yacht chef. So she knows these restaurants. She lives around here as well, and she knows the restaurants really well. So we are going to a super nice restaurant for lunch. Oh look, this is Gin and Burger. This is a cool place. Weird concept, you get your gin and your burger. So let's keep walking up. There's all sorts of different types of gin in there. If you like gin, that's definitely a place for you to head to. Also, I've just passed by some little Swedish shops as well. Very which are everywhere. Now then, I am on Calle Fabrica. I'm just seeing Anders saying in El Terreno there's a big Swedish colony in the 70s and the 80s. Well, I think they've edged their way into Santa Catalina. Now I'm meeting my friend in a place called Riquito, but we're going to have a little wander down here first. So if you're planning a trip out here, COVID passports are required if you're eating inside a restaurant. If you're sitting outside, I do believe you can sit outside and eat and drink, no problems. This will be a problem for you coming from the UK because you still have to be vaccinated to come to Mallorca on holiday, unfortunately, or not, as the case may be. But you can see they've got all the tables out here, and in the summer this is such a wonderful place to come, so you can go sightseeing in the summer and come out here and come and enjoy some nice food in the restaurants. But lots of places have shut down over the winter, but as you can see looking back on Calle Fabrica, there's still a fair amount of places where you can actually eat. Now this is because Santa Catalina is quite spread out. It's a little bit hard to get around every bit of this on this live, so I'm going to keep it quite short today. I'd just like to see if I can point out one more place that you have to go to if you are over here on holiday. Anne, I can see you. Oh, Anne, thanks for helping. Anne, lovely admin Anne from my Facebook group is helping out with questions. Anne, thank you so much. So you can actually see, look, how eco-friendly Santa Catalina is. You have the Eco-Vegetarian restaurant just over here as well. So if you're veggie, if you're vegan, you can eat here absolutely no problems whatsoever, which never actually used to be a thing many years ago. You'd struggle to get a good veggie meal over here. Now just across the road as well, you can see right along from Calle Fabrica, it's one of my favourite places, which is called Padron Lunares. I think I'm pronouncing it properly. It's just this little blue and white place just here. Now if you go that way, you go back into Palma. If you head out this way, you head into El Terreno. Now Anders, I know you have mentioned before, I think it's Anders, that I'd make a video about El Terreno. I do have something coming up about El Terreno in the future. It's in my planner. I've also been spending the week as well planning out my videos for the next couple of months. I've got loads of great content coming up. If you're thinking of holidaying out here or moving out here to live. Okay everyone, I don't think there's nobody around me, there's no one around me. Anyway, it's just a really short live today, just to wish you all a very happy new year. I'm late for lunch, I have to go meet my friend. I really hope you enjoyed this very short live from Paseo Marítimo up to Santa Catalina. I'm going to be back here again soon to make an absolutely much better video than this live stream. And as I said, I've got loads more content coming out onto my channel and a possible beach walk as well, but we'll see about that. We'll see if this nice weather keeps up, but it's just too windy today, so a little bit impossible. Anyway, thanks very much for joining everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you found yourself here, subscribe to my channel. I shall let you know when my website has gone live, so please go and check it out when it does go live. I'd really appreciate it. And I shall see you all on my very next video. Okay, goodbye for now.